Hello everyone, this is Linda, and I have video response entries today for Jeanette, who is ScrappinHappyXO here on YouTube. She's having a Christmas in July birthday challenge, and you were to make two banners. They were to be 5 by 7.5, and because it's summertime at Christmas time, and I think it's Australia, she wanted to keep them a Christmas theme, but in light and cool colors, and she prefers creams and whites and silvers and golds and ivories and, you know, really soft and cool colors. So anyway, I decided I would join her challenge, and this is the first banner that I made. And I started out with a felt base, and then I covered it with some, I'll show you on the back because you can't see on the front. I covered it with some lace from, well actually this is the lace from a curtain that I had, and you can only see a little bit of it. And then I put an applique over it that came from a wedding dress. And then my information here on the back. Some trim down each side. And then on the front, I started out with this same lace from the curtain, and a little bit of the wedding applique is all you can see now. It was all the way down. I used these little appliques here from a wedding dress. This I printed onto fabric is an image I got from Pinterest. It says Merry Christmas. The sides I covered in a trim that came from, I believe it was Hobby Lobby, and it's just a little flower with bead trim running through it. Maybe you can see that. And then on the top I used a piece of vintage lace that I had in my stash. Very pretty, very soft. And then I used some of this teardrop bead trim that I got from Crafty Irina. Thank you, Irene. And I put two strips together, and then I used some rosette trim in the middle, and I put some bling in the center of the rosettes. And then I used a seam binding as a way for her to hang it up. So that's my first one. And then the second one is this one. It's kind of big. You see it? Okay. All right, I'll start on the back of this one as well. I used a doily here, and it goes around in the front here. And I used a fabric image that I got from Pinterest that says Happy Holidays. And then I printed my information on a piece of fabric. And then I used this trim that I got from Miss Garden Grove along the sides here. And then I had this trim in my stash, and I glued it down all the way. It's hard to show because you can't really see it, but it's all the way down. And then I used this bead trim here, this flat back pearl trim along each side. The image is from Pinterest, and I just about covered her up, but she is a little girl that was dressed in a little winter outfit, and there had been some Christmas decorations above her head, but they're gone now. I used these three little fabric flowers in a champagne color from my stash, and I used a piece of a curtain here. And it came all the way up around like this. So I framed her little face in it, and I think she looks so sweet. And then I used a piece of trim from One Little Dreamer here along the top. And I put some flat back pearls in between the flowers. And of course, underneath here is the doily left over from the back. And then I use seam binding through the top to serve as a hanger. So, oh yes, and then I had this for a long time in my stash. Never had anything to use it for, but kept hanging on to it. So I finally found a place to use it, and I think it looks wonderful there. And I made a little bow out of some seam binding, and I added a few little pearls and ribbon and trim along the bottom. So that's my second entry. And Jeanette, I hope that you like them, and I'll put the link to Jeanette's challenge in the description bar below. And so if any of you want to participate, there's still time. It goes until the end of the month. But you'll need to get your, if you're in the States like I am, you'll need to get your package off in about the middle of the month in order for her to receive it on time. So, thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.